Yeah, that's that crazy. Welcome to the BMB Greenroom live stream, episode 33 with Budda Bless and Brother Mikey. Said it backwards.
Mikey.
He's backwards. I think lo tengo al revés. Yo, papi.
That would make it the BBM Green Room.
That's crazy.
The BBM.
Yeah.
Cuarto Verde.
Estamos aquí and we can't go nowhere. Square. Nowhere square. Yeah, yeah. How about we look for a Florida man? Something funny got to be happening today at some point in history. What's going on? Hey, yo.
Promise tomorrow.
Hey, yo.
And it's a tough
From
road
the
to follow.
follow.
And everybody want the medicine. The medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. We promise tomorrow. And it's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine. The medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. We ain't promised tomorrow. And it's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine. The medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. We ain't promised tomorrow. And it's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine. The medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah. Hello world, hello world, hello world, hello world. Yeah. I missed you too. What are we gonna do here? You know what I mean? Yo, what up, though? I'd like to welcome you back. Or if it's first time, welcome you for the first time to the world famous BMB Green Room podcast. Wow. Oh, man, yo. Episode 33, 3-3. That's 2 3s. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, I'm like, I was wondering what the hell is that? It's me, it's you, buddy. Shoot. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back.
You're like them people that be on Alex Sensation that want to hear themselves.
Baja su radio, por favor. Shout out to Alex Sensation. He got it like he's the fastest speaking Spanish. It's fast. I don't even know how. I'm trying to like the fastest gun in the West. That type of That man speak. You hear him speak Spanish and get in his zone. He's out of there.
He be like, ahora regresamos con.
That shit is nuts, man. Yo, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Woo, I'm hope you having a great day. And yo, I forgot. I'm gonna start you off like this, right? First of all, I go by the name of Budda Bless. It's my co-host,
Brother Mikey.
and we gonna make up the beginning of your weekend, right? So I heard some people calling me, about 2 or 3 different people, like, yo, man, y'all start my weekend, dogs. Like when y'all on, I know that it's about to go down and the weekend. And I'm like, man, I didn't even think about us being a time marker. You know what I'm saying? When you like, yo, Fridays, I know. So people got to be, sitting at their desk or wherever you at, driving your truck, watching your joint. You like, yeah, it's Friday, boy. It's payday. It's time for the weekend. Yeah. That's crazy. I ain't never think of us like that, but that's what's up, man. Glad to start y'all weekend off. You know what I mean? How was your week, brother?
It was good, man. It was kind of,
2 weeks.
Slow.
We had 2 weeks in between. We skipped. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, we was on the road. That was a rough one.
Right, yo. Right.
Yeah. But we here, man. We here.
We here now.
Yeah.
That's a fact. I had the same thing. I was with you last weekend. We was on that road. It was good. It was a rather sentimental performance. You know what I'm saying? If I say so myself, from the crowd, from myself, from just like the gathering. But it was beautiful. We got like, Brother Mikey announced that he's taking a break or whatever, and we're gonna continue to do party. He's gonna continue to do what he does. But for the present moment and foreseeable future, we're gonna be cooling out.
Yeah.
So everybody was kind of just taking that in, and I spoke to a lot of people that traveled far and, you know, many miles to go see you for your last shows. Like, I wouldn't miss this one for the world.
Yeah.
And I was like,
It's a lot of tears, a lot of tears shed.
Yeah, man. How does that impact you when you hear things like that? Like someone who traveled miles and someone who's followed your career from the beginning, from, you know, the earlier albums or whatnot.
Yeah, like it puts a lot into perspective, man, because to me, it's, you know, it's just day by day and shit, but it really made me like look back and think back all these years and, you know, the growth and everything and all of the, even the set list. I didn't really realize the significance of the, you know, even the order of it all, you know what I mean?
Right, I got you.
Until we was like midway through, I'm like, dang, bro, it's almost like, you know,
That's
makes it
a good
difficult
point.
though, man, because, you know, I love this shit, man. I love it, bro.
Right, yeah.
You know, it just comes a
Well,
time when
spirit
you gotta
speaks,
recharge. Yeah. You know, so I'm just, you know, waiting to see what creator calls me for next, and you know,
That's real. We spoke a lot about having somewhere to be and having to be somewhere.
yeah,
And when you called, you're called. You know what I mean? I truly believe that. So remember, regardless of what makes sense to everyone else on your journey, which, you know, you're the one, obviously, that's on your journey. So
yeah,
we got to do what we're called to do and what's making us happy. And if the vibe is different, if we sense something else, we got to be receptive to things. So, like, I've never been a fan of somebody burning themselves out. You know what I mean? We've seen it happen to all of our greats. You know, you look at Elvis Presley, you look at James Brown, you look at, like, just people, you know, they wore themselves to the bone by performing and constantly being out there. And, you know, you're always leaving pieces of your energy and pieces of your spirit wherever you go. So that can wear on you. You know what I'm saying?
And then the whole, you know, the movement of, you know, there's a lot of people using the movement, and I'm noticing all the behind the scenes fuckery that goes on, and it's like, I don't know, man, I ain't for it.
It's the industry part, man.
Yeah,
you know?
and then it's like mixed in with the whole, you know, quote unquote medicine movement and stuff.
Right.
Where, you know, a lot of promoters are kind of taking advantage of that to sell tickets and then kind of playing out the artists and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
When it's like, you don't have to call it medicine and use that to promote. You should just say you got a dope ass show.
Come catch
put
a
a
vibe.
good lineup together, you know. And the
That's a
word to
fact.
the promoters, man, if you want to throw a show, man, have your budget ready, bro. You can't you can't manifest on somebody else's time, bro. Like, I get the whole, we're gonna manifest a great show, but it's like that's not reality. Like, have your budget ready, make sure that you got, you know, everybody covered.
Right.
And then, you know what I'm saying, from there we all manifest together, man. But when you're like trying to make something out of nothing, you got to let everybody know that you're trying to make something out of nothing and have them agree to that.
Right. That's important.
You know what I
Give
mean?
them the choice.
Yeah.
It's important to have the choice beforehand, before you get into something, and then you're like, oh, well, we're trying something out, so this is more experimental or whatever. Because, I mean, I don't know. I know you got to look at that from, you know, every point of view. I know that might stunt said promoter or whatever, but, like, you got to give people honesty and give them a chance to choose.
Right. Communication is key. Like, shout out to all the ones that are doing that, but being open about it. Because I've had plenty of people, it's like, and we're trying to do is this, that. You know what I'm saying? And I get the option to be like, yeah or no. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And sometimes you're called to do that. And then other times it's like, nah, you can't do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody wants to be the uniter and gather people and shit, and that's cool, that's commendable, but that shit is hard work, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's
it's
a
hard
fact.
work, and people need to be compensated for their time. So you got to give people the option. Do I want to do this pro bono? Do I want to, you know what I'm saying? You can't just negotiate a price with somebody and then, you know what I'm saying, play games when it's time for you.
Right.
You know.
I truly believe that if you give people that option, even if you think it might hold you back, the honesty will have people tell you yes. You may think you get more no's like that, but, like, when you really get, here's my game plan, honestly, and I'm betting on this, and this is what I want to win, and this is why I feel it. But you know, you ask for the help like that.
Right.
And give people the chance to be like, man, you know what? I believe in you too.
Yeah.
Or not. You know what I mean? You never know how things are gonna turn out, but just give people that honesty, man.
Yeah.
What's up, chat? What's going on? What's going on? Carol, what's up? Milagro, what's up? What's going on, family? Let's get to it.
Yeah.
What I'm glad, you know what, all that being said, shout out to the Magic Flower Fest because I really, really had a good time. We didn't stay long. We were there for a good time, not a long time. But we got a chance to connect with people and really kind of like, you know, say, see you next time or wherever that may be. It was sort of a closure thing.
Right. Closure. It's not like, you know, we left. That's why we were scrambling to get there, man. It was like.
Right. It was a lot of things, odds against us to make it. But we made it, man.
We made it. We were able to, you know what I'm saying, give some people closure. Right. Even get some closure, you know what I mean? And
that was about 24 hours of road time. Actually, more than that.
Yeah.
Let's say 30-something hours of road time.
Easily.
Out of 48 hours.
Bro, we was there for like 3 or 4 hours.
Right.
We did this. We got there. Probably got to chill for like 45 minutes before we were sound checking. Did an hour on stage, and then we stood there for like 3.5 hours.
Right.
And then we was gone.
Right.
You know what I mean? But within that time, there was a lot of conversations had. A few of the artists, you know, let me know, you know, felt like some things they wanted to tell me for a while, you know what I mean? But felt that this was the appropriate moment, you know what I mean? So that's why I feel like, there was some people getting closure and stuff, man.
It was, and it was dope that people really just trying to lock it into their heads. I see that, you know what I mean? And that shows while performing, you know what I mean? I'm watching people word for word sing it and tears pouring.
Yeah.
Granted, like people cry at a lot of your shows, but this one you just it felt different.
Yeah. It felt like, I don't want to say an end, but it felt like the beginning of something else.
Yo.
A paradigm shift, if you will, you know, because a lot of times people look at stuff like, oh, it's the end. Nah, it's just the beginning of something else, man. You know, and you gotta let people fly and move on with whatever they gotta move on with, you know.
Yeah.
And
it's always a sad thing. It's bittersweet to see things change, but you know, and they say all good things must come to an end, and you know, we gotta just.
And like I was telling people, I can't call it. I can't say it's the end. It's whatever creators got in store. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I really need to recharge and I need to hear that calling, man. You know what I'm saying?
Understandable, for sure.
Because a lot of times we start answering a certain call, and then, you know, we lose the sight that maybe we fulfilled that calling already. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and then we stick around, and then a lot of times, a lot of people just feel the need to be on every lineup,
Right.
And
you almost forget the why.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it also affects the artist pay, man. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Because you got so much desperation where people are doing it for the low. And then it's like, it gets to the point where these promoters are like, I could stack the lineup for the low. Yeah. And then not pay people what they worth. So we don't need this guy when we got 5 of these dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then it just becomes like.
I agree. Yeah. I definitely agree. You got to stand strong in this. It's sort of an unspoken union. You know what I mean?
It should be. That's what I was. That's
how it should be.
Right. That's what we was talking about. Like the musicians should really have some type of union type of vibe where it's like.
If we stand together,
bro,
for the cause of what people should be
then
getting
and only
paid.
Then will you be able to other people see your worth, man.
That's the only time. I want to really, really stress that to you. Any of you artists, you know what I mean? It's a thing. It doesn't matter what level on the chain of artists you are, what caliber, what you get paid right now. Just make sure that you value your time. You find out what others are making. You know what the market is. You know what I mean? Don't sell yourself short, because
just to be on the lineup,
you sell all of us short, and we're working together. We're supposed to be working together to make the art worth something. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
it's crazy because a
counteractive.
lot of times the promoters will be like, "Oh, but I'm only paying so and so this," and I'm like, "For one, that don't got nothing to do with me. I'm not so and so. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't need to know so and so's price. I'm giving you my price.
Yeah.
And if you can't afford that, it's not in the budget. Cool. There's nothing against you,
right.
but I'll take my business elsewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the numbers that they throwing at me that they paying so and so, if those are factual, there's a lot of people selling themselves real short.
Not
dog.
even sure. You're almost paying
You
to
giving
be
it
on
away.
the lineup.
Yeah, that's
Like,
crazy,
You know, I mean, if you offer me my gas, or half of my gas, I'm in turn I'm paying. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's not worth. I don't know. You're almost in there as I don't.
You know what it is that I don't think that they see it like what it really is, where it's like, all right, these shows and the vibe that these shows are offering is not a vibe without the artist bringing the vibe.
Right.
You know, and that's the painters, the singers, you know what I'm saying, the
Anybody who's
musicians, all
provide-
that.
You literally naming
So
a music and arts festival.
Right. You are the vibe. And you're selling yourself short to the
Right.
point where it's like, you know what I mean? That's why everybody's doing it. Then another thing I notice is like, I'm starting to see everybody wants to model themselves after Pyro.
That's a big point.
Right. And that's cool and all to be inspired, but it's like,
Shots fired.
nah, it ain't shots fired, man. You know what I'm saying? Unless they see it like that. And a lot of people are going to want to be offended. But the fact is
Right.
that I've heard people say that. I want to throw a mini Pyro in my backyard or this or that. And it's like, now you going after the same artist, the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Even the spectators would go hang out and you're being bombarded with flyers and pyro. Like, yo, what y'all doing?
yeah.
Relax.
And in a way, I was talking to Joe about that, man. And it was like, nah, you inspired a lot. So that's a good thing. But it's different to inspired by or copy.
Right.
Can't copy something and recreate it. I've never been to a festival like Pyro. I've been to some good ones. But
Correct,
I've
correct.
never, ever been to one that carries that real vibe.
I know, and
Yeah,
you don't
man.
know what it is. It's the thing. Remember we were saying when you have the it factor, you can't really call it what it is, but it's the vibe where it's the frequency that everybody's on when they attend.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Sometimes things start with low money. I think a lot of the promoters are going into this thinking that you're gonna make big money. If you focus on the vibe first, then the money will come later. But success only comes before work in a dictionary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, man? Macho was good. Chizzy Check, what up? I see you, and you're 100% right. Check says, make sure your business is right is key in any industry.
In any industry.
Correct.
Whether you're
100%.
trying to, even you could people calling this medicine music and all of that. Even in the medical field, bro, you don't get medicine for free.
pay for that medicine.
Right. You don't get therapy for free, dog.
Right. That's
You know, and it's not like, oh, I'm selling you. I've never claimed to be a healer. I've never claimed that my music was medicine. Other people tell me that your music helped me this, helped me that. You claim that. I'm just sharing my story, dog.
Right.
But the fact is that these festivals, they
brand
ride that
right?
word,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Come
yeah.
get the healing. Come get this. Come get that. You know, and it's like, all right, but the tickets ain't free, man. So why should you know what I'm saying?
Why's the work free?
Why's the work free? Right.
Yeah, that's real.
You know, so it's there's a few times I've had to be like, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and slow roll this exposure then. You know what I'm saying? And I'm vocal about everything, bro.
Right.
Like, yo,
right,
these
I
people
know.
playing games over here, and then it's like, oh, okay.
the
Oh,
bad
now all
guy.
of a sudden you got the money. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, so it's like,
Yeah.
you know, and I can't stand up for everybody. People got to stand up for themselves, man. You know, but there's a few people that I've
That's how
throughout the years been like, yo, get your money, dog. They playing.
fact.
I got paid. You know what I'm saying? So.
now you're the bad guy. Now you sitting at the dinner table like, you need people like me
Nah, man, you know.
to point your finger.
And it's crazy because it's like I've heard a lot of these artists be like, oh, see, you know, because you know the way you deal with things, and it's like you bring a little hood to it, and you know what I'm saying, and you get you get it right.
Yeah.
But it's like, but I'm
just
not
being
doing
honest.
that for you though, man.
Honestly, being honest though, that's all it takes. It don't take a hood. It just takes
Honesty, bro.
If you're open and honest with the person, like if that shit rubs you the wrong way, if that's a deal breaker, then you gotta kind of mention that. Not agree, walk away, and then talk. You know what I mean? Talk trash about them. You gotta be there and honestly understand what you're doing and be upfront. Whatever it takes, that is gonna make the deal happen.
I'm trying to tell these artists, man, that y'all gotta unite, right? and make it to where the rule is, because I mean, you got to get half up front,
Yes.
and then half when you get there.
Before you sing your song.
Before you shout out to Frequency One, because Emily had the checks before we got on
you hit the
stage, dog.
as the way you should.
As it should be.
So yeah, big up to Emily for that.
You know what I'm saying? Props what props is due and shit, man.
Right. That is definitely the way it's supposed to be standard. Before I got into these festivals and medicine musics and things like that, any artist I ever dealt with was done like that.
It's always been like that.
It's the front half up front when you book, when the contract is signed, and then that second half when you arrive at the venue. Correct. Yeah. So I don't know what is going on in these other.
It's taking advantage of niceness, because a lot of the artists that I've met,
they're really humble people, right?
They're humble people for the most part.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of people getting taken advantage of, you know?
I
and
see
it's
that
like,
too.
oh, but the people, but this, but that. But it's like, what about y'all families, though? You going to overlook your family because... And the people getting their medicine, dog. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you call it. Again, I'm not saying my shit is medicine. I really hate that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've never labeled my shit like that. Maybe a hashtag here or there. You know what I'm saying?
I get it though. I get it from the
perspective. You've heard what people credit my music for doing. And I'm like, nah, that's all your work. I just sang some songs,
It is
dog.
medicine in an audio sense.
It's
inspiration. There's certain
inspiration.
things where like
it's inspiration, but it's not healing you. That's what people gotta understand. I might inspire you to do the work, but it's your self-work that's gonna allow you to heal. I can't heal you, bro.
Fear,
dog. You get the slow fears for that. But there's no artist that could sing a song that's gonna make all your troubles go away. In the moment, maybe you get to forget something. Then you have a moment of clarity, and then maybe you're inspired to do the work for yourself. But until you do the work, you do the work.
Right.
Then your healing can begin, dog. And that's with anything, bro. That's
I
what,
agree.
If you go to therapy and you like, okay, I got anger issues. The therapist ain't curing you. He's giving you tools, you know what I'm saying, that you could use. But until you do the work, you're not going to get the healing, bro.
A lot of people are crediting their, their therapists for their healing. And now we got AI therapists, so they're crediting AI therapists for their healing.
Nuts, man.
They don't understand that once you have revealed something and the mirror is shown to you in the right manner, then you start to change.
So step one is what? You just said the mirror, right? Step one is you got to be able to sit in front of your reflection and really see that and be like, I want to make the change.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Michael Jackson said, you know what I mean? Staring at the man in the mirror. I'm going to make a change. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that.
And then he was white.
And then, he made the change. You know what I'm saying? But the whole shit is like, until you can really sit with your reflection, you know what I'm saying? And nobody has their own personal truth, dog. You got to sit with the truth.
That's a fact.
You understand? And be like, okay, I got to work on me. Because you can't change your surroundings until you work on you. Then everything aligns. You know what I'm saying? That's what people are. They're step skipping left and right. And it's like, nah, I'm seeing, shit bite people in the ass. And then it's like, you wonder why. Because you're not doing the real work.
I agree, bro. 100%.
Everything's been smoke and mirrors. You know what I mean?
Smoke and mirrors. Huh? You got to do the work. You got to do the work out here. Period. Well, there was something else I was about to say. And then, you know how that goes. Floated away into the universe. It doesn't want me to say it. I remember. So there was a news story. There was a news story. I didn't mean to laugh like that, right? Lil Nas X was running around.
I saw that.
Did you see the video? I didn't see the video yet.
I just saw the video.
But apparently the homie was going through something and I don't know, they called it a overdose. But from what I hear, it doesn't sound like an overdose. They say the audio is very clear. He's like, I don't know what they consider an overdose.
Super clear.
You know what I mean?
All right, the video showed him walking around in his drawers. And then people drove up next to him and he's like, you're going to come to the party? You're going to come to the party? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man.
It wasn't an overdose. He was just high out of his mind. He was bugging. He was wigging for sure.
Yeah.
But and those, that says stuff. That screams, to me, it screams volumes. Like, is help is really, when you, I don't even know. And it always seems to happen in LA. You remember like Martin Lawrence and she's running around LA and
bro, the industry, man, the industry will like
it does something to people though. But like serious something like where it's not regular, bro. I don't see that. It's a flip out with like you crying for help and I don't know. Yeah. So like, and he ended up in the hospital and arrested, I believe, man. You know what I mean? So like, whatever you going through, the prayers to that young man, dog. And I don't know, man, but it's weird. How you feel about that story?
This is the industry type shit,
that
man.
Hollywood shit.
Industry type shit, bro. The industry feeds you drugs, bro. That's a fact, man. There's no, that's not my theory. The industry feeds you drugs, bro. How many festivals we've been to where it's like, bro, there's no water in the coolers, but there's mad beer.
Mad beer. Yo, for real.
I'm dehydrating, bro. And there's nothing but beer. It's like they don't sell in that particular venue. They didn't even serve beer. You couldn't buy a beer if you wanted, but the artists backstage,
they want you
coolers full of beer. And it's like, bro, I need water, not beer.
They want you to be in that state of mind. I think people often want
they
to see
want
the
you to
artists
be like that. And then when you have a fucking drunk human moment, then you cancel. It's all fuckery, bro.
Because they look at you like they do that and you're easy to deal with and you're not really understanding what's going on. So, you know, when your brain is cloudy, then
so in the industry, movie, music, all of that, bro, there's a lot that them artists go through. And, you know, and a lot of times when people like sell their soul, it's not like you sitting in a room with Satan and signing a fucking contract with a demon.
It sort of is like that with him, though. Like, he literally has commercials out there with, you know what I mean? He's ready on fights like a devil with horns and everything.
That's not where it started, though. That wasn't the selling of your soul. The selling of your soul is when you're doing shit that you shouldn't do in order to reach a certain level of fucking fame. You know that this is going to harm you. You know that this is detrimental. You know that this is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not going to fucking be sustainable for long. Right. But you're going to do it anyway to get the bag. That's a form of selling your soul, bro.
That is. So
there's a lot of people that as long as you think that you got to summon the devil to sign a contract, you're not going to see yourself actually selling your soul, dog.
You had a seance. You're like, what
bro,
is happening?
Yeah,
I thought you just wanted to sing songs, bro. What are you doing here?
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. And that's it.
Next
every
thing you know, you find
man.
yourself outside with a giant owl, a bunch of people sacrificing babies.
Not to say that there's not a lot of weird,
you know what I'm saying, rituals. What's that place, man? You know what I'm talking about?
Bohemian Grove.
That one. That's the one, sir. That's the one.
Bohemian Grove.
You gotta watch out for. Listen, man. All I'm saying, Lil Nas X, just be careful. Watch out for Bill Gates. Exactly.
Billy Belhas, I'm telling you, bro. Billy Belhas, be your own one.
It's crazy out there, y'all.
Yo, shout out to Henny. Today was his, you know what I'm saying, it's his heavenly birthday.
Big shout out, my brother. We know you waiting.
Yeah, it was real significant in my journey, man, as far as like, you know, believing in what I do enough to be like, nah, you got this, man. You know what I'm saying? Man. And one of the first people in my corner, dog, that really sat here and
while you built,
while I was building all the way up to balance, bro.
Right, yo, that's
all the way up to balance. You know what I'm saying?
That's super real.
Yeah,
he definitely for me, he was top 5 in anybody who ever supported me. In you know what I'm saying? In this music, like he really would give me them words like, "Oh, bro."
And it wasn't yes man shit.
Not at all.
Like he really could dissect what you doing and be like, yo, this is why this is so dope. He made me see a lot of the meaning in what I was doing.
He was smarter than your average.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
For sure.
Yeah, before I met a lot of, you know, wise men and indigenous elders and stuff, man, a lot of the things they told me, Henny was telling me in the most hood way possible, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like, wow, you know what I mean? So a lot of times I really like felt his presence while we was out there on the road and stuff. Cause he always wanted to make it out there and just, you know what I'm saying? His health wouldn't allow it, you know, but
now he here with us. That's what the crazy part. We would not have this podcast right here, right now. We would not have this vibe where we have where everybody's like, yo, y'all be killing it together. Yeah. Henny saw that. Before even we saw it. You understand what I'm saying?
And
like,
we knew each other.
Right. Like it's like for forever.
Yeah.
But he was like, no.
Y'all gotta link up and hit the road and all that. Yeah.
Y'all gotta link, yo. I'm like, yo. That to me, I'm like you really set us off on this journey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody who turns you and changes the path for you.
Yeah.
And like those are big milestones. Like right now we're doing things long term, you know, for an idea that he sparked.
Yeah.
Why he sat here, why he sat over there, you know, like
Yeah, it's wild.
it's real deep.
He
Pause.
saw a lot like
Real
farther
deep.
than the
Pause.
average.
I said it and I heard him say
Yeah. That's so
it's
funny,
real deep.
man.
Like, yeah, it's real deep, ain't it?
But sometimes even, bro, I be thinking like sometimes his hindsight was because he was so close to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The spirit realm type of, you know what I mean? Like, I remember him saying, man, like sometimes he was scared because he knew the end was near for him, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then he would say some off the wall shit that it was almost like prophetic, dog. And sometimes when you
It was a
close to
lot.
that, a lot, that's what I'm saying, man.
A lot of times, like we sat a lot. That's what. Not even like closer to the end. It was a lot of times where it would just be one on one. Like, I'm with him in the car and he saying something. You know why we burn? I'm like, yo, that's crazy. That perspective. That's not regular. You know, I like to speak. There's not many. I don't speak to a lot of people. It's weird. Like I speak like this type of talk, and that's funny because like when people see us off the show. I don't know if it happens to you, but like they want to talk a lot because they see, you know what I mean? So I'm really like off camera, I'm kind of just, I don't know if I would say introverted. Like I'll speak to you but I'm like socially awkward and things like that.
I used to be super introverted, but this musical journey like really like got me out of my shell. But one thing I noticed too in a lot of this, you know, mumbo jumbo fakeness that goes on is like, if you start talking and it's not making sense, bro, and you're just using all the fucking buzzwords and all of this shit, and I just feel like you love the sound of your own voice, I really can't entertain it, dog.
Yo, that's real.
I really can't
That's
entertain
real.
it, man.
You tune
Because
it out,
I
like, you
do
start to
believe
not
in
hear
wasted words and wasted breath, bro. I do believe in that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? My brain has a default where I really tune it out. Not like at some point I won't even hear what you're saying because it's just.
I don't even think they hear what they saying sometimes. And I listen because it's not about this person's crazy, bro. Some of the people that are considered crazy, like we was talking about, bro, have the deepest fucking reality in they, you know what I mean?
Bro, the geniuses of the world are crazy.
but when you just there talking about the great white crystal mother lights of all of this kind, and it's like it's not making sense. So it has nothing to do with what we talking about.
Right.
And that's just like, nah, bro. You just want to sound like some. I don't know, dog. I don't know. Sometimes for a while I felt like I was just jaded. You know what I mean? But
check is in the comment said, "Don't forget your roots." That's a dope ass poster.
thank you, brother.
Right.
That's a fact, man.
3 full of shit. Shout out to Amanda. Hello, Amanda.
Yeah.
Who's full of shit? What are we talking about here? Me?
No, she's talking about the great white light, mother of all things,
they all
and
full
the
of
crystal fire of the people's hearts and the.
Yo, for real though, for real.
Yeah.
That's not like. I don't know, man. We see it all the time, and we
All the
sit there
time,
and you
bro.
spend, and before you know, you like, I can spend 40 minutes, and they still in this sentence. It's a run-on sentence with no punctuation and buzzwords, and they lost you.
Right.
For these
Look, man, when
generations and the
somebody
next-
can't speak in layman's terms, they talking shit, dog.
That's real.
If I'm trying to confuse your mind, bro, if somebody's talking to you trying to confuse your mind, you should go the other way, bro. You should go the other way.
I just heard somebody say it was yesterday. Actually, it was.
Not that you shouldn't expand your horizons and, you know what I'm saying, learn how to carry an intellectual conversation. I'm just saying if it don't make sense, it don't make sense, bro.
Right.
You know, it's not that, it's not that you don't understand all the time. It's like, bro, maybe this conversation ain't for me, dog.
Jay-Z said, you don't like that, right? You don't like him too much?
I don't mind. I mean,
He said-
I don't like celebrities, like
Just 'cause
big celebrities, to where it's like you shouldn't worship them. But I listen to everybody.
Right. But I just take out gems from a lot of things.
Right,
you know?
a gem is a gem,
Right,
dog. No
right,
matter
right.
who fucking says it. If it makes sense
said-
to you, if it resonates, then hold on to that. You know what I mean?
Just because you don't understand him, it don't mean that he nice.
Right.
It just means that you don't understand all the bullshit that he writes.
Right. So another gem that Jay-Z said, and I don't know if he got this from somebody else or what, but I always carry that. What you eat don't make me shit.
Man, that's a fact. I do say that a lot. That's.
Yeah,
I
man.
think a lot of people use that, and it goes
Because
unheard. Like
it's
we
a
don't.
gem, bro. That's a gem right there.
Yeah. That
What you
is.
eat don't make me shit, man.
Yeah, mind your business. Just
Yeah.
do you. We cool.
Yeah.
That's a fact, man. What was the other one? I said it for a reason. I forgot. Oh well, but gems.
Yeah, just because you don't understand him
it
don't mean
that
he's
he
nice.
Just that. I know what I was saying. I was watching the face off between Hitman Holla and Murder Mook. They about to battle each other. That's gonna be a real good battle. So y'all check that out. That's September 13th. Free promo, whatever. But so I was watching the face off between them, and they at the table, and Hitman Holla says something like, because this guy Mook was saying that Hitman, that he raps better than Hitman. You know what I'm saying? And I think so too, but everybody doesn't think so. It's just your, hip hop's opinionated or whatever.
Yeah.
And
A los gustos se hicieron los colores.
exactly.
Right? Y ahora regresamos.
Yeah. And Hitman Holla says, "Yo, if you tell a story in 1,000 words and not able to tell that same story in 500 words, it's more difficult to do it in the 500 words." And I made me think. I'm like, damn, man, is that? I don't know if that's certain, but it was interesting to tell the same story but condensed. You know what I'm saying? And I heard two different times people talking about the same thing. Also,
I think there's a time and a place.
where the words,
Where you need the whole elaborate story as opposed to just give me the gist of it. You know what I'm saying? Pause. That sounded like it needed to be paused, yo.
Pause.
Just give me the gist of it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, and that right there, like, proves my point. Like, you don't have to fucking speak so long-winded on a everyday, you know what I'm saying? Just because you holding a conversation, it's like you lose people, man. People eyes glaze over when you talking, man. You need to learn how to condense what the fuck you're saying, bro. It's 24 hours in a day, and I get it. Time is a human construct, but we follow the human constructed time, and there's 24 hours
Time
in a
is
day,
fake.
dog.
You like, my man, I'm trying to go to bed, get out of my
yo,
house.
yeah, my tiredness ain't fake, and you talking about the white light of the mother crystals and the da-da-da-da-da. It's like, bro, what does it mean? I remember one time somebody was
What
telling me
does
that, and
it
I said,
mean?
what does that right there mean? Like, no. What
wait.
does it mean? Define what you just said right now.
Because you sound crazy.
'Cause you're not making any fucking sense, dog.
That's real, yo.
So if you having a conversation, let's say we saying something, I'm saying something you don't understand, you like, hold on, break that down. I should be able to break it down to where you understand
Exactly.
it. If I can't, then I'm just using buzzwords and talking shit, dog.
I'm just saying something I heard. I don't even know what it meant.
Right. Don't regurgitate conversations to sound smart, bro. Understand what you sharing. Or you could be sharing misinformation, gibberish, wasting people's time.
Yeah, yo. And
Yeah, man.
all of those are problems.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. And I don't want to sound a certain way where it's like, oh, who does he think he is? I think I'm a human being that deserves my time respected. Just like everybody else, I respect your time. And if I'm talking some shit you don't want to hear about, it's cool to be like, man, I don't even want to talk about that. I don't understand what the hell you saying.
Yeah. No,
Bro,
that's real.
honesty, man, is so fucking rare these days, bro. I don't want to hurt his feelings. Bro, if your feelings are hurt by me telling you what I can't understand what the hell you talking about.
You got a problem.
Bro, then
That's your problem, not
you
mine.
too sensitive to be out here in society talking to people then.
That's a fact.
You know, I don't know, dog.
But those are the people that don't talk to people. They just behind the keyboard. You know what I mean? You don't feel comfortable being face to face. It don't even got to do, the contact don't even got to be rude. You say hello in the wrong manner and they scared.
Bro,
like,
people are waiting to be offended these days, man.
crazy.
People are waiting to be offended these days.
I agree, man. Thick skin. We bringing back thick skin. Pause. I don't know.
I mean, you said thick skin. You didn't say foreskin.
Right. But it just, you know what I mean?
He didn't say dick skin. He said thick skin. TH.
Made me think of the cop. Pause. That's crazy. The bed.
That was a crazy ass trip, man.
We had fun on that road, bro. Pause again. Everything sounds crazy to me now.
That's wild.
Yo, make sure. I don't know, man. I know this. I know that you should make us your number one preset on the new and improved free iHeartRadio
What
app.
a segue.
And, you know what I'm saying? And that way you can listen to us in the audio when you're driving, when you're chilling at the office or whatever, in your AirPods, what they call them things. That's some old man shit. Your earpods,
Bro,
your AirPod, what is it called?
Your headphones.
Your headphones. Your buds.
Yeah, for real. Even earbuds sound old now.
That's crazy.
Earbuds.
Ah, shit, man. Right. Not only that, but we all over the place, man. We on Apple Podcasts, you know what I'm saying? We on what we on, bro? We on Spotify.
Amazon, iHeart, Apple.
All that podcast stuff. We there.
Fat Joe's Mind.
Fat Joe, what's up? Shout out to Fat Joe and Jada. Yeah,
That's a funny dynamic on that podcast. It really is.
I was wondering how it was gonna work out.
That's a funny dynamic.
I'm with it, man. I'm with it, dog. And they having good guests. You know what I mean? So that's what's up, man. It's good when you got good relationships, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And sometimes you need that person, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That person. You know, even in comedy, in the old comedy duos, you had the straight man, and there ain't no sexuality, the straight man, and then the comedic relief. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it was the duo that made the formula work, man.
Yeah, that's the truth.
I feel like they got a good formula, man. You know what I mean?
They do, yo. They do. And he's embracing the laugh with people laughing. You know, when sometimes you get uncomfortable, people laughing at you. You laughing to the bank, so it doesn't matter. It's all in fun and whatever. And so I see him embracing that. That's kind of dope.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Yes, shout out to them over there. That's the Rock Nation building, right? Where they shoot that at and all that. I think that's the
Is it?
Rock Nation. Yeah, it's fly over there, man.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all, shout out to the chat, man. Y'all rocking with us or what? I see you, baby. I see you. Let me see all the likes and all that, man. Like, and then share it. like. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff that helps the algorithm out, man. You know what it is. We want to bring y'all good content, and we want it to keep going and keep growing. Pause.
Yeah. and we got to get, like, you know, famous enough so that one of us could fight Jake Paul so he could stop.
Yeah, because we need that, yo.
He
For
can
real.
stop fighting fucking people like Tank. He fighting Tank,
Yo,
bro.
Tank
Officially, they about to fight
versus
Jake Paul.
Jake
That's
Paul.
a fucking heavyweight and a lightweight.
How y'all feeling about that, man? I know
it's a circus.
Yo.
I get it's gonna be an exhibition, but it's gonna look weird. It's gonna look like Mayweather and Logan Paul.
It's gonna look like Tyson Punch Out when you
Little Mac. Yeah. Oh shit, yeah.
That shit is crazy, yo. But I think what you're gonna have happen is people are gonna, you asking the question earlier off camera, like, yo, so people gonna bet on Tank, and I said they will, and they gonna bet a lot. Because
don't bet on the knockout though. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a hard bet. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I agree.
I would get him in points, but who knows? Like, you know what I'm saying? Who the hell knows if he could? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the weight difference matters, bro. When it's like,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like
it's just, I don't think people should bet on exhibitions, bro.
Ain't either. It's like betting on WWE or something. Do people bet on that?
I don't know. On WWE?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
That's what it feels like, though.
Because people be like, no, it's real. No, it's real physical.
Right.
But it's scripted. You shouldn't bet on scripted shit, bro.
Yeah, because they could turn on you, period. The odds or whatever. I don't know.
No, it's set up. Mm-hmm. It ain't about turning on you, dog. It's set up. This is what was written.
Yeah, it's written this way.
Right. So if you don't have the script, you betting on, there's no real chance as opposed to a real fight.
That's a fact.
Where anybody could win it.
Anything could happen.
Anything could happen. You know?
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, though. There's going to be people that have that are privy to
I
that
don't
information.
Like, a lot of people are like, oh, you know, Jake Paul pays people off to throw the fight. And I could see it in a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
But to me, I'm like, you know, Tank is active. Mm-hmm. He got money. You know what I mean?
Right.
he's not the type that, you know, needs to throw a fight, but it's an exhibition. So I don't even think it's about him throwing it. I think it's about the size difference.
Yeah.
You know, he's not gonna bring knockout power to a heavyweight guy. But then the inexperience of Jake, he could fall for something and get caught the right way to where. So, you know, still anything can happen as opposed to a scripted fight, but it's an exhibition fight. It's a fucking freak show, dog. Tank is 5'5", Jake is 6'1".
It is. It's crazy. I ain't even gonna lie.
You know, 190 something to when he fought Tyson, he was 2 something.
You know what makes people bet? It's not the logical brain, because what you're saying is all facts. That's the logical brain. When it comes to betting, people are betting with their heart and not their head. You understand? So it's like, I hate they're gonna bet with Jake Paul with Paul derangement syndrome.
Right.
So it's not even about the logical bet. It's like, boy, you better beat the shit out of him, and I'm gonna pay to see it. And that's what. So the emotional part is what fuels the bet. That and the 100,000 gambling commercials in every single podcast and ad that comes up everywhere you watch.
Here's the thing. Jake Paul is not fast, right? Tank is a scientist in the ring. A lot of people just see him like, you know, a brawler. He's a scientist in the fucking ring.
Hey, he picks them
He's
shots.
calculated. Jake Paul, if he knocks out Tank took a dive, nigga. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Tank was already talking about retiring though before.
Right.
Like I can see him taking a dive.
Not because he was.
No, but what I'm saying is like, think about this is some logical shit. I'm on the way out. Like this is a what? How big is this bag?
And this doesn't go on his record. You know what I'm saying? So his legacy is gonna be intact. You know what I mean?
He's gonna be a
Oh no. That's why people shouldn't bet, bro. Don't bet on that fight, man. Bet on fucking Canelo and Crawford.
Bet on. Yeah, that's it. That's gonna be one for the ages right there.
Who you think is taking that?
Sheesh, that's hard, man. Anyone I say there's gonna be a group of people I love mad at me.
So what, bro? You give a shit about who's mad at you? Canelo's gonna win.
Canelo's gonna see. I feel like Crawford is gonna win.
No. Let me finish. If Crawford don't knock out Canelo, which I don't see happening, they're gonna give Canelo the victory, dog.
True.
You know what I mean? They're gonna give him the victory. So he's gonna win by a narrow decision. That's my prediction. I don't think any one of them are gonna knock each other out.
I think they both
but then
the highest caliber of fighter.
Yeah.
Right? I
but
think
how long
machines.
when was the last time Crawford fought?
Good point.
I mean?
Yep. Because I ain't have to think about it about
now Crawford,
Canelo.
what a lot of people don't know, he's a super athlete. He's good at every sport he plays, dog.
Yeah.
He's an athlete.
He's a scientist.
He's a scientist. He's a combat sports scientist.
It's scary. The work that I see him.
And that's what I mean. So on the inside, when there's people, when tied up, he's a good wrestler. Bro, he knows how to get you in certain positions, where, you know what I mean?
That punch is going to land.
Yeah, so it could go either way. But my prediction is Canelo by a narrow decision.
Yeah. All 12?
Yeah.
Good prediction. I don't know how, because I'm not like, you know what I mean? Like, I know that Canelo's Canelo.
Because when people show Canelo getting tagged, it's early on in his career. But bro, he soaked up a lot of Mayweather technique when he fought Mayweather. That pull counter, a lot. He's good in there too. So that's gonna be a good fight. That's gonna be a real good fight.
I don't want to bet,
and I hope because nowadays you can't even tell. Because I thought Spence and Crawford was gonna be a good fight. It was so one-sided, bro.
That what bugged me out.
That was one-sided.
That's what kind of I was like, no way that happened just now. Yo, Errol Spence is dope. Yeah. Like I don't know, you know what I'm saying? If anybody like, I looked and I'm like, yo, these guys are gonna have a great fight. Yeah, and it was not a great fight.
It was a one-sided beatdown.
Damn, dog, yo, that was crazy to me. I was like, wait a minute. Bud is a different type of animal.
He is. But when was the last time he had a fight? Who was the last fight? I don't remember either. And that's a problem.
Bad.
That's a problem. You going up against the highest of calibers right now. You're the highest caliber as well, but you going up against, you know what I'm saying? You're not fighting
Canelo's last was like throwaway, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He feels like he's on his way out. He feels like he's on his way out.
Yeah.
But this is why they're
And
going to try to maintain his legacy.
All
and
right.
if you let it get to a decision,
I agree with you 100 wholeheartedly with that.
you know,
I think that
they got to brawl. They can't throw away any rounds.
I think Angel, shout out to Angel. What's up, Bobby? He says Canelo by TKO/decision.
Ooh, TKO.
And I could see that. Angel. I could see that.
TKO.
All right. So also when it comes to like that, right? Like these guys are both machines, and what you just said, Canelo already feels like he's on the way out. He's achieved everything.
I don't know if he feels like that, but it just seems that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? The way he's picking his fighters and everything, that's like he paid his dues.
Right.
He fought the best of the best.
Either way, he's
the man.
Pound for pound.
He's the man.
Yeah.
So I like that. TKO or a narrow decision. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I feel
I'm leaning more towards a narrow decision though, and not a robbery.
Yeah. No.
Like to where it could have went either way. If it could go either way, it's going Canelo's way.
I like that. I think, all right, do you think this takes into account where like Bud feels like he's getting the attention that he deserves and he might be hungrier because this is the pinnacle for him? Like,
Bud has accomplished some major shit too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but the eyes, he was never spoken about in the manner of being the best.
he was ducked and disregarded.
Spence work, and then now he feels like, yo, now the eyes are on me. You know.
But the whole thing is, how long ago was that Spence fight?
That was a couple
he should have did so much more after that.
I agree.
Now it could have been the case of people still ducking him and all of that. You know what I mean?
But ducking him more after that, right?
Just Canelo's different, bro. He's gone up to damn near heavyweight. What he fought? Light heavy? He got up to light heavy, right? And came back down. He might have caught a loss up there or whatever, but wasn't a knockout. The dude's never he's a beast, bro. Canelo, all he know is fighting since he was a young boy, bro.
Right, that's a fact.
Yeah, man. And not to say that Crawford, he's athletic. It's gonna be a good fight. It could go either way. I'm saying Canelo, man.
I'm tuning in with
I
chicken
wouldn't
wings.
bet on that bitch, but I'm not a gambler. I'm a boxing fan.
Boxing aficionado, Brother Mikey.
I mean, I wouldn't call myself aficionado because I fell off for many years.
I don't even know what the word means. I just know that it sounds good when people put it with a trade. You know what I'm saying?
It means if they say that's official, you're like, nah, though.
Nah, no.
Nah, though. Don't take my word for it.
Yeah, Angel says Crawford's best game plan is stick and move.
Stick and move.
And Canelo's too tough and bigger for Crawford to put power on him.
Yes.
Good point. Good point.
So you see Canelo walking him down?
He got. He's
He
stick and
got
move.
that, bro, and he's shifty.
He's like a cyborg, right? When
He's hard to hit.
This is crazy.
He's hard to hit.
Oh man, this is gonna be a good night, bro.
And I don't think it's gonna be one-sided though, like just a one-side beat. I don't see that happening. But if it's one-sided, it's gonna be Canelo's way, dog.
It is.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he got the juice for it.
Nothing against Crawford, bro. Crawford is a beast, bro. But
Right. What day is when is this fight?
oh shit, I don't
It's
even
real
know,
soon,
Joe.
right? Like it's coming up, yo. Somebody in the chat look up the date to let me know when this Canelo versus Crawford. Ooh, this is gonna be.
We gave Jaime the day off, so that's why we ain't got
nobody to look nothing up for us, so we need your help, chat. Today we need your help.
Or Jaime.
You are Jaime.
September 13th.
Yeah, it's September 13th. That's the same. Wait a minute. What did I just say was on that day too? Right before that.
Nah, Jake Paul and them is the 15th of November.
Oh my God.
September 13th.
Yeah. It's exactly. Canelo is gonna push forward and Crawford is gonna strategically avoid punishment.
Yeah.
That sounds like a game plan. He probably gonna.
Now Crawford could fight off the back foot though.
Right.
He can fight off the back foot, but
it says September 22nd though.
Canelo's no pushover, bro. He's not just a paper champion,
You
dog.
heard? They telling me the 22nd
Of what?
September.
For real?
Yeah.
Make sure y'all don't miss it and fuck around and be on the 15th.
He said, oh, I lied. So don't miss it.
It's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one.
Definitely is gonna be a good one, yo. For real, for real. Damn, what time is it, man? That time flew.
Yeah.
We on one, man. I like that. Time flies when you're having fun, man. I hope
sir.
you know, Jaime's back and better, man. With that cream or whatever. We thought he was
I thought he was
aight.
good. Yeah.
I don't know what happened while we went to Ohio. He was over here, had a crazy Friday, I'm guessing.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying?
What was he had, yo? Fluneria?
He had the fluneria,
He had the
bro.
fluneria,
you know what I'm
dog.
saying? It's going around. Y'all be
Yo,
careful.
man, that's what I'm saying. Mask up, but you gotta put the mask.
Yes.
Let me shut up.
Yeah, but mask and hat.
Yo, for real. Don't be fucking with these Balchinians either, man. It's dangerous out here.
Oh, shit. Yo, September 13th, Las Vegas, Nevada. Good looking check.
September 13th.
Yeah. I be trying to do that voice, you know, like that boxer voice. September 13th. I fucked it up off the rip.
Yeah. I don't know what the
rip.
fuck voice. You look like you was selling cereal.
Las Vegas, Nevada. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
MGM Studios,
From the Mandalay Bay.
Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's it. Nailed it.
That's funny, bro.
Hey, so look, man, y'all make sure y'all follow us on our socials and all that. First and foremost, follow the BMB Greenroom. BMB Greenroom on Instagram. Also follow our personal IGs and socials. I'm at Pan Con Queso. That is PAN_CON_QUESO, just as shown below. And
Pan con queso.
and you can reach Brother Mikey at
Brother Mikey Music. That's brother_Mikey_music.
right.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna take off the music, but _podcast.
Nah, I'm not gonna stop making music. I just can't come out there and you know what I mean?
Sick, dog.
Yeah. I need to just figure out my journey. You know what I mean?
Right, that's
And
a fact.
I could still make music. I make my own shit. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
I don't, you know,
Yo,
I
you
ain't
could play
signing
music
nothing.
right here, bro. With a segment. I ain't trying to get him. We rocking like what?
Yo, you almost gave a few people heart attacks with that loud ass.
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot.
bro, you got to give me that footage.
Yo, we
man.
didn't talk about that. I sent it. I tried.
Nah,
It's not going. I'm gonna try it again.
All right, so this is what you got to do, man. It's gonna
Wait,
take
we
some
talking about that
effort.
off?
It's gonna take some
It's gonna
effort.
take some effort.
But you got to cut it down song by song and then send it.
You have to edit.
Yeah, you got to do some editing, Poppy.
Man, I'm not the editing guy.
All you got to do is go slice, 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 slice.
Slice.
Save,
Like
save,
a
save,
pie.
save. Like a pie. Slice it in 8 slices like a pie. When you think of pie, you think of this guy.
That was a good one. That was a good one. We're gonna write jingles soon.
Yo, for real.
Hey yo, man. I'd like to shout out the chat for chatting.
Word.
I'd like to
You
chat.
guys are the best chatter that
You
ever
guys are the
chatted.
best chatters. You know what I mean?
Ever to chat.
That's a fact, man. I hope that y'all have an amazing week. We definitely gonna see y'all next week, 1-ish. The storms were crazy, but we got a good connection.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I don't know what was going on last time, dog.
Yeah.
I think it was Billy Belhas, bro. It had to be Billy Belhas because we ain't never had that.
Billy Bale has
And
they after us.
And they listening, so they knew what we was gonna talk about.
That's
And
a
if
fact.
you notice, if you go back and watch the episode, every time we start mentioning Billy Belhas, the
Bop.
fucking connection started. I'm telling you, go watch it. I'm trying to get everybody to
Go,
run up the views.
go
and shit.
watch it.
Go watch it right now and take a shot every time we say Billy Belhas and the fucking connection goes back.
And like it and share it and all that, yo. I had said, yo, stuff goes back. That's wild. I forgot to talk about that. I had this song resurface that just started getting mad views out of nowhere, and people was like, "Yo, I don't know the song, your old song, your old video
One of your
popped
joints?
up." Yeah, and I'm like, "Why is this going viral
Yo,
right
I don't
now?"
know. It'd be something.
It got like an extra 1,000 views in a few days, and people
It
started to
landed
comment.
on the algorithm for something.
I see people write I'm like, what's going on? It's like, yo, who's here in 2025? I'm like, yo, what's
that's
happening with this song
crazy.
right now?
Right, that's why you can never, you know what I'm saying?
It's
Take
wild.
shit out or count nothing out, bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
probably they went back and was, you know, how now they going back to old videos and transcribing them and everything. There's probably things you said on that song that's put you into the algorithm.
That's
now.
crazy. Well,
You never know.
the promoters call and book. I still perform it, man.
Yeah.
And while you go look up Budda Bless, Don't Tell Me. It's a great listen, great video. I don't know, man. I don't know how it's happening. And y'all go. And meanwhile, too, y'all go run up that Brother Mikey catalog. My man got 8 albums. 8 full-length studio albums over the course of like, I don't know, 4 years. Guys, like the Tupac. You know what I'm saying?
It's been about 6-7 years, man.
Right, dog. Full-length albums, man. Go check them out. Those are dope. You can hear the progression from the first album to the most current album, and I feel I not because he's here, man. I say this all the time. I feel that he's got better every single album. You know what I
I
mean?
could hear that from the mixing to the vocals
Right.
to a lot of shit.
Right,
I
right.
actually feel like saying, fuck the industry standard 10-year wait. I own all my shit. I'm about to remaster them first albums, bro, on year 8, though.
Yo, that's crazy. You do 8-year anniversary, you make them popular.
Fuck, bro. They're
Everybody
gonna
start doing.
hit 10 eventually. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
It's like who is the guy? Who's the gatekeeper that said 10 years? That's label shit.
Yo, but so man, I got some ideas. Let's re-record the joint.
Which one?
The first one, because that's the first
That's
one
what I
want to
do.
right?
That's what I want to do.
Yo, but like, that's hard.
And
Do
then
a
we start the
10-year
tour all over
anniversary.
again.
He's going
right
down,
back.
y'all. We got a plan. We're not going anywhere. I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. Yo. Hey, thank you for joining us for real, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and listen to us everywhere. Tell a friend that BMB Greenroom sets off your weekend every single Friday at 1 o'clock. Yo, y'all take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Peace and love, baby.
Yeah.
It's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine. The medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. We ain't promised tomorrow. And it's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine. The medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. We ain't promised tomorrow. And it's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. We ain't promised tomorrow. And it's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow.